how many leads, opportunities, and new projects are you seeing now?
We're seeing multiple per week. We're getting appointments about six a week. We're on, we've been tracking like last week and the week before, which is great for us because you could get pretty busy. I mean, from the first week that we launched, we got four appointments right out of the gate, and I was extremely happy about that.
Okay, welcome guys. I'm here with the owner of Pride Roofing, Ron, and sales rep John in the background, and we're here today, kind of just going over about Ron's results so far with our systems and the Clive systems lead gen program. Kind of just wanted to introduce him, see what his experience has been like, and things like that. So handing over to Ron, what's kind of like? Well, I actually want to take it back. How was it that we met actually, and kind of like your experience before? What have you done previously with your marketing? What do you feel like has, you know, um, maybe hasn't worked for you? And what was your situation like before we met?
So before we met, I've been working with I've dabbled with a few different marketing campaigns. Mostly been doing it on my own through through Yelp and Google and so on and so forth. And I've done Meta, the next door neighbor, so on and so forth. I've had a couple people help me and didn't really get good results. I was actually having a meeting. John and I were having a meeting, and Matthew calls out of the blue, and I get these calls all the time. But he said, "Listen, you can hang up on me right now. Go for it if you just give me 30 seconds." And it was right before a meeting, and I got to be honest with you, it was like time was tight, and I felt like, okay, let me just listen real quick. And he sounded real pleasant on the phone, and told me that you guys are family business, working together, things like that. That I was intrigued at that point, and then I said, okay, let's talk again. Give me a call, the next day, and he did. And then he went through all of what he was talking about with Clive Systems. So it was a good meeting. So
Yeah, that's good to hear. I guess
yeah.
what was it about it when, um, initially investing into the program? I guess what were you hoping for? I guess to be
So
different. Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, what he was talking about was like actually getting appointments, and give them 3 months, give them 90 days, and guarantee X amount of appointments in that
Hmm.
time frame. And um, we were coming out of winter, and it was, timing was very good for us, because we were, rethinking and how we're gonna, do marketing this year. And it was the appointments that meant a lot to me, because it was we're going to give you appointments, and we only charge you for appointments. It wasn't because, anytime a lead comes in from another source, I pay for it regardless whether I get an appointment or not. But
Hmm.
when he was talking about guaranteed appointments, that's what really intrigued me about it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely 100% performance based. Seems like
Yes.
was the real reason why you decided to take action.
Yes.
Cool. I guess to kind of fast forward a little bit, we've been working for I think about just a little over a month now, right? So
Yep.
far or so. I guess from the point we launched the campaign to now, how many leads, opportunities, and new projects are you seeing now?
We're seeing multiple per week. We're getting appointments about six a week. We're on, we've been tracking like last week and the week before, which is great for us because you could get pretty busy. I mean, from the first week that we launched, we got four appointments right out of the gate, and I was extremely happy about that. I mean, I was, I'll admit, going into it, I was just a little skeptical. There wasn't, it just felt like, okay, let me just see how this goes. I like everything that I'm hearing and seeing. the system that you guys have in place for us, that's, designed for us, it's been wonderful. Yeah.
Amazing. Awesome. And how many jobs, by the way, if you don't mind us asking, have you closed so far, and like how much in pipeline revenue has that been?
So we have two jobs so far closed. We just completed one, and then we have one starting the first of next week. Um, there's a few that we're close on. Either the customers hasn't made the decision yet, but they express that they want to work with us. Could be some financing things with them, but we're pretty close on a few others coming up, and we got more appointments to see. So
Awesome. That's good.
yeah.
There's a lot of good opportunity there. I guess to wrap it up too, Ron, um, what would you say, you know, for potentially another roofing company, business owner, sales rep, looking at watching this video, and they're maybe considering investing in a program like ours, but you know, maybe something's holding them back because there's so many bad lead generation companies. They've been burned, they don't really know, they're just a little bit afraid from taking that first step.
Yes.
What would you say,
Yes.
based on your experience so far, what would you say to that person, um, to help them get over the fence?
Okay. Yeah, I would definitely say I would trust these guys. They everything they have said, they have met. I mean, they don't just say it, they do it, and the results, for me, prove it. So I'm more results oriented, like don't tell me, show me kind of thing. And you guys have been great. I have a weekly call with you, Elijah. You go over what, how the week went, anything that we could tweak and things like that. And, kind of brought us to this meeting. We just had an hour long meeting, and we're tweaking some things out. We're figuring out different avenues, areas that we want to target, certain customers. And as we continue through Meta, the leads are continually improving as far as quality leads and things like that. So you just got to be patient in the beginning. It may seem like you're not seeing the results right away, but you just, look, you just got to, just give it time, let it work itself out. I mean, we're a month and a half in, so I can probably better even after, another interview after this, and in 2 months or another month and a half, and
Right.
I'm sure the results will be even better. So
Yeah, 100%. It's all
yeah.
about the long-term game with marketing like this, right? It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's there's
Right.
definitely a patience factor involved, and yeah, over
Yes.
time, that's what the system's optimizing for, is getting better and better.
I just feel like, Elijah, Michael, Matthew have just been great to work with. They're very conscientious, very diligent on putting things together for us, getting us acclimated with their systems, and it's great. And they're very patient with us. I mean, we're roofers, we're a little, slower, a little more simple minded, but no, the technology has been wonderful. They got a great system to work with. Yeah.